Yo, yo, yo. So, first let me say, y'all gonna be seeing me a lot more. Um, I said this earlier in one of the Ren videos that I did, but I have a different audience. Some of y'all don't watch the Ren videos, and some of them don't watch this video. So yes, as of yesterday morning, or well, yesterday afternoon, technically, I heard about it yesterday morning, but I finished out the day yesterday. My company, or the company that I work for, I've been working for I've been there 10 years through 3 owners, and the last 2 owners, it's been the last 7 years, and I've been there consecutively for 7 years, and they decided to shut the doors with no kind of warning, and it wasn't their fault. It's the market. I work at a sawmill, and we sell our lumber to a company who sells their lumber to another company. And all the people around here, all the mills around here sell their lumber to the same company. Well, that company all of a sudden decided to close their doors and move to Missouri. And now there's a bunch of all the smaller mills around here are shutting down. So I'm out of work at the moment, and which is a little bit devastating for me, but I was living check to check at the moment, because it wasn't but between February and May, the mill was already down for renovations, and I was drawing my unemployment then, which it's used up now. So I'm searching for a new job. So anyway, and also, I gotta be honest too, I did this video earlier, and for some reason the upload got mixed up, and I ended up uploading Antics video under this title, and then I uploaded Antics video under the Antics title. So somebody finally pointed it out in the comments, so I deleted apparently I've already gotten rid of the one that I did earlier today, the first listen to this. So what I'm going to do different this time is, instead of trying to pretend like this is the first reaction, since I just did it earlier, I got the lyrics on my phone. I'm going to try to break down, or at least look at the stop and read off the lyrics and stuff for each verse. Maybe not read them all completely, but at least highlight some of them. Figured that'd make it a little different. That's why the like button's already pushed. So y'all make sure y'all go and y'all make sure y'all go and show some love to 21 Pilots. And I picked this one. This is not one that was requested. I've been trying to do their older music, and this was one that it's got 11 million likes. 11 million likes. Like, it's got 1 billion views, 1.5. Man. So this is the one I chose to do. Hopefully this is one y'all like. I'm assuming so, as many views and things as it has. So before we get started, go and subscribe, go and hit the like button, hit the notification bell, share the content with all your friends, comment down below. And some of y'all aren't commenting, some of y'all aren't hitting the like button. But I liked the video a while ago, had probably, I think, 12 or 13 views by the time somebody finally commented and said, hey, this title don't match up with the video. And so I went and looked at it, and I was like, oh man. So now here I am. So but I'm putting this out, making sure I get this one out. And I was wondering why there was no copyright on it. That makes sense now. All right, well, let me make sure these should still be connected. So let's jump into this. I will put the link to the original video in the description. I will also put social media for me, and I will also put info if you'd like to donate to the channel. And let's do it. Dropped quite a bit already tonight, and I'm probably going to keep dropping some more. Do got to do a little bit of work in the morning for somebody else. By the way, the reason I started doing reactions tonight was to get my mind off of the work situation. This was the first song I reacted to tonight. Well, no, this was the second song I reacted to tonight, technically. And man, this beat right here just caught me right off the bat. Like I was, my mind was somewhere else. I just hit record, or I just hit play on the video. My mind was still not fully focused, and as soon as that hit, I was like locked in. But yeah, I like this beat like from the get-go. And one more question before we get started completely. Does anyone know where they're from, or like where they were like smaller and built and grew their fan base from originally? If any of y'all could let me know that would be helpful. Thank you.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much, but it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride.
Okay, that's pretty much just the intro and a little bit of the chorus. But we'll go over it real quick. I just want to stay in the sun where I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. That's a lot of play on words there. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was, but it's fun to fantasize. Oh, okay.
Taking my time on my ride. I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But it don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're folded like who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? Oh, 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 oh.
Alright, so I'd die for you. That's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take a bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But I don't see many bullets coming through. So many metamorphically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what to do. Yo, these lyrics are deep. Like, you have to interpret them where they relate to you, but they're all pretty much, they all pretty much say, you know, they're pretty straightforward, is what I'm trying to say. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that's a lie. There are people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignored them still. All these questions, they're for real. Like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? and would you ever kill? I'm sure all of y'all have somebody y'all would live for and y'all would die for. I've definitely been in that situation. I mean, you know, I had those people in my life, especially in combat. You know, you definitely, veterans, you definitely have that bond with the other brothers in arms, that especially whenever it's in a combat situation and you're in theater overseas and you have to rely on each other to watch your back, or to you watching their back, and you have to trust that they're training, that they got trained well, that they're paying attention, that they learned something from it, and that they really care, which most of them you can't help, but when your life's on the line and you rely on that person, it's almost hard not to trust that person. So, yeah, let's get back into this.
Oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride.
So the rest of the lyrics are pretty much going to be repetitive. Yeah, the rest of the lyrics are pretty much going to be repetitive lines. So I probably won't break down anymore or talk about or highlight anymore, but I might pause it and talk just a little bit.
I've been thinking too much. 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 Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking
I like this a lot, though.
I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
I've noticed that almost every single one of their stuff, their things that I have listened to, has sounded different from the other ones. And I know they have a lot of stuff out, so I want to know, does any of their stuff sound the same? I mean, when you have so much content, you're going to eventually have something that sounds like something else you've done. But is it like, is there quite a few of them like that, or is it just a couple maybe, or are there any of them like that? And also, if y'all are having any problems hearing me, please let me know. Someone's already said that they're having problems hearing me. Mostly, it's one of the people that watches the 21 Pilots videos. I went back and watched them. To me, I sounded loud and clear. The video sounded loud and clear. But if y'all have any issues hearing me, let me know. I've checked my volumes. Everything's good. Both of these earbuds have mics. So I know it's not the earbuds, because I double checked that as well. My old ones, I think only one side had a mic. These, both sides have a mic. So these should actually be louder. So, let me know, please, if y'all.
I've been thinking too much. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time. Taking my time on my ride. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me.
You know, this is almost perfect, because I've been going through that hard time about the job and all that. And I've been thinking too much about that, and music has been helping me. These reactions have been helping me tonight to get over that.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me.
Whew. So guys, that was 21 Pilots Ride, and I'm sorry the first one kind of got messed up. Y'all didn't get to see the initial reaction to it, but oh well. They don't happen very often. So I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.